Alright, sorry, I was working on a couple little things and trying to clean up my cutting space. I feel like I haven't been live in forever, just to go live, but I accidentally signed up for a Comic-Con last year and had decided I wasn't going to do it, and now I have to do it, or they make me pay to not do it. I'm like, well then I guess I'm gonna do it. So it's gonna be a hectic couple of months, but that is okay. I'm gonna cut as much as I can. I have my friend Tammy coming to cut for me as well, and that just means I get to sew a little bit more. Yes, sir? Can I help you? So I'm going to work out and plan some rosies while we're hanging out. I wonder... I believe in you. Thank you. I might have to get another device to really see comments. For some reason they look a little funky on the screen. But my phone is dead. So I think it'll just be what it is. Sitting in the pickup line. Oh, yay. Hello, Eve. All right, so I have this pile of fabric that I picked out. To make a couple of rosies. So I think I'm gonna start kind of cutting and planning those first. I'm gonna try to work in batches, and then my plan is to make about 70 bags by April. I don't think I can do it, but I'm gonna have to. But this, honestly, I'm excited because it gives me a chance to really use up fabrics that I have here and play a little bit more. Oh, look at that match. This is one of my favorite things, is like finding matches and planning bags. So I'm excited for that reason. Oh Lord, I cannot read comments. They're all jumbled. So I'm gonna go grab my iPad. I'll be right back. I should have known my iPad is literally always dead. I think Rosie will be a hit as well. Oh, hi Rita. 70, yeah, Lena, it's gonna be good. Should I be going to bed? Yes. Aw. Hi Kristen. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do like 7 or 10 of each style bag and just call that good. My biggest frustration is that I can't really sell these bags on my website because of copyright, and I don't want to risk it, so that's fun. But like I said, this gives me an opportunity to plan out some bags, use up materials, so I am thankful in that way. I also just had that friggin' live selling a bunch of bags for way too cheap, and now I'm like, cool, probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, Dawn, I'm sorry. I have to do a convention. I have to vend at C2E2. And like, I definitely want to. I do. You do like it. But I just was not mentally prepared. When we signed up in April last year, we had like we were like, okay, we're gonna start in October, yes? And then we're like, yes. And then my website was shut down temporarily for copyright, and so we removed all of that. We started fresh. And now we gotta go, so. Ugh. Aw, hey Sarah. Hi Lisa. It is a lot of work. Luckily, I will have help with the cutting and the interfacing portion. I am so incredibly thankful to be able to pay my friend to do that. She's always getting down on herself for not being fast enough, and I'm like, guess what? It's faster if I can sew while you're cutting, and that's the end, you know? I have this Pedro fabric that I designed that Brittany sublimated for me, so definitely gonna use that for a bag. Maybe this like glitter with it would be fun. I'm gonna make some guardians, I think. At least I want to. But without having templates for some patterns, there's no way that I can. But like I could bust out a handful of Catalinas very easily. I'm gonna try to design some new fabrics. So yeah, get ready for more lives of sewing bags. It'll be fun. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will be the 5th, and then I think I'm gonna cut out 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there have to be guardians. So peekaboo bags are actually not a good seller for me at all. Like at a show, we hardly ever sell any. So I will not be focusing on those. I know this is one that I planned. This is waterproof canvas and this accessory weight brown, so it's going to be really pretty. I'm going to do a bunch of rosies. I'm going to do a bunch of the Mr. Heckle's handbag from Sincerely Jen. I also purchased Sunny Sewing's newest machine to try out. I was really curious when he posted about it, and he was like, we'll have to get Lauren to try it. And I was like, all right. So I bought it on a really small table, and I'm thinking about even bringing it with me to sew some bags there. I think that would be really fun. Trying to decide if this brown, I think it does. Like the tones kind of match. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I feel like you love the part of the year when you're prepping for shows. Yes. Loving big sister vibes. I do love prepping for shows, but I'm just like, ooh man, I did not prepare for this. This brown vinyl is one that's going to be released. I will have the new machine at Sew Whatever Studio, but it won't be in the classroom because there just is not room for that. So, yeah. Yeah, I get to be creative. That is the fun part. And I get to use a lot of like unreleased fabric, that vinyl and stuff. So yeah. Hello, Kayla. How's it going? And I get to use up a lot of fabric. So I am excited for that. I have so much fabric here that I can't use to sell bags on my website, so. And like, I'm still totally in the habit of buying templates. So I'm really stoked to be able to use them and get my money's worth out of it, you know? This is that inside slip pocket. It's like just the right size. Sweet. They are not painting it pink for me, but Sam was like, ooh, I wonder, could could you get some wallpaper and I'll cover the table with it? And I was like, oh, fine. Yeah, that sounds incredible. Yes, it is Middle Earth map. I ordered a ton of fabric forever ago. So that'll be the inside slip pocket. I think I'm gonna cut 2 of the Middle Earth. And then do different vinyls. I have another one at work that's a different color. You can actually use templates? What? Hello, Annie. Mindy, so we think that someone reported us for the woven labels. I don't know. But that was what was flagged, essentially. So that's why we don't have any of those kinds of items on the website. But if you know we have something, you can always reach out, or that's why we have the mystery listings. Oh, that looks really cool. Hello, Fran. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, they're shipping. USPS has been having a ton of issues lately with getting orders to where they need to be. So if you've had order delays, etc., we appreciate your patience. It's just USPS being terrible. The Middle Earth fabric is, Danielle, you can still get it. We still have them in the warehouse. You can just order through the mystery listing or send us an email. Pammy, yay. So excited you're coming in April. Yeah, cherry, exactly. It's just not worth it. The Middle Earth fabric is one I designed forever ago. It's not something I sell, but as you can see, it's not a seamless repeat. I just have it on a tote bag size that I like to make. Okay, so we've got those cut. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 3 more. I've got Supernatural fabric. Oh, this one's gonna be so good. I'm in con mode too. Yeah, Nova, when you said you've got that one coming up, I'm like, oh, you got this. We got this. Oh, wow. Really? Atlanta Comic Con? Wow. That's awesome. The next Sew Whatever Studio event is going to be in February. That is going to be Brittany's class. And I am super excited. Our first class went incredible. Like, truly just exactly what I'd hoped, what we needed. It seemed like what everybody else needed too. Just like, yeah, it was perfect. We'll pair that one with a fun black. I think that'll look really good. I'm debating on making 2 of these. I probably will. think that'll look really fun. It's hard because, like, sure, cutting them out, picking out the things is really easy. This is the Rosy Sling, so I'm cutting out the front pocket. And I'm just using this fabric, like the main fabric for the center. And then I can pick everything else out later. Yeah, that's one of those, like, if you know, you know. The Rosy is such a distinguishable front pocket. It's so good though. And I love the way it comes together. I'm excited to get proficient at making them. And I really need to use like one of my cutting machines, or learn how to use it a little bit better to cut out like the zipper panel and stuff like that, just because it's such a shape. But that shape really makes the bag that much better. So I want to make some Rosies, some Mr. Heckles, some Guardians. I think I want to make some simple crossbody bags, maybe the Arisa, or maybe even like a really simple Aries. How do you pick your fabrics for con prep? Do you just choose at random assortment? So last year I actually ordered a ton of various prints in hopes of using those, and I have a ton left over because I didn't get to make as much as I'd hoped. So yeah, I have all the prints that I've designed kind of printed on different fabrics bases. I have some waterproof canvas, some just cotton. Yeah. Oh, your first Blanche this weekend. Tammy, that's going to be so good. I love the Blanche. Might be time to change my rotary. For the Rosy, you do have to be careful when you're cutting it. You have to cut in reverse for the lining and the exterior because it's not like right sides together. You put wrong sides together and then cover the top trim. It's gonna look so good. So yeah, I'll interface all these and then pick vinyls, but having the front panel done is just gonna be a huge time saver. There was one year I made a ton of mini backpacks, but I don't think they're as popular anymore, and I don't want to make any. Oh, yay. Yeah, I have so many opposite pieces. Oh, yeah, it's a lot. It takes a lot of focus for this Rosy. I get it. I love how I'm like, I'm going to make 10, and now I'm cutting out like 15. But I think it's really fun and impressive to see all of the same bag together. So that's kind of what I'm doing. When I go to cons, I only use fabrics that I've designed. So that makes it hard. I used my new industrial for the first time while I was watching Brittany's live last night. Oh, yay. Yes, worst part is you never know what's going to sell. Facts. And I can't sell whatever's left over on my website. So it's very much like, oh, great. we'll do like that. Guardians, Rosies, Aries are my most requested shape bag. Catalina is still strong too. Yeah, Catalina is another one I was thinking. I do love that. Oh yeah, Aslan said that's why she's only been doing custom orders. Makes sense. That's a guaranteed sale. Okay, I love this because it kind of follows the curve. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch rotary cutters. See if this blade's better. No, I don't think so. Oh, that's really cute. Oh yeah, the Catalina is so good. Yes, Louis, thank you, Robert. That was another one that I'm like, yes, need to make that one. Although that one is a little bit more time consuming to sew, so I don't know if it's worth the price, but I'm gonna try it. I'm thankful I have a ton of like non-directional prints. These I designed to cut and sew for tote bags. I used to make a ton of these vinyl tote bags. They're bigger than the Tuesday tote. So that's why like I personally wouldn't make a ton of Tuesday totes to sell, but I know that they do sell. But it's just not something that I want to make. My reverse applique dinosaur Catalina is my current everyday purse. I want to make more. Yeah. Yeah, I love the Catalina. I can make that one in like an hour with the modifications that I've done to it. Ooh, that's gonna be so cute. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut all the fronts for now so that I can see better what I've got. I made a Catalina, I don't like carrying it. I think what's hard about the Catalina, if you make it the way it is, there is a pocket on the back, but if you don't make it and use my hacks, there's no pockets on the back. So that can be frustrating. And that's the nice thing about the Rosie is that it has that slip pocket in the front. Oh, where to get custom fabric from? I mean, I used to love ordering from Spoonflower. I loved their cotton canvas, the linen cotton canvas. I don't know if they still carry it. I haven't gotten to order from them in a while. That is gonna be so good. I am gonna line this bag with this one because it's the waterproof. So pretty. Yeah, I might be able to turn this scrap here into maybe a Devon pouch or something else. I might also try to make a batch of the Tracy wristlet that just came out, or will come out. I don't know what day it comes out. I just keep seeing it. All right, I'm gonna change my blade. Because I think that is super cute. We summoned her. Did we actually? I didn't even say what I was cutting. I'm using my Emily as my daily, which is way too big for my stuff, but I love how it looks. Oh yeah. What gauge is your clear vinyl and is it domestic friendly? I believe it is domestic friendly. It's 0.5 millimeter. I don't know what gauge that is, so I apologize. Yeah. Change your fucking rotary blade. Facts. Don't let your blades be dull. Just do it. I don't think I have any other blades open. I went through so many cutting class kits, so Kira did. I'm for real, like, is that just one blade? I can't tell. It might be fun to like write what date you changed the blade. I'll write it here. All right, blue, 1225, 125. Pammy, you got to write on there. You're like, this one is this one is that, and then you'll be fine, right? It's so hard for me. I'm like, do I want to make this a Guardian or do I want to make this a Rosie? Because the Guardians sold so well last year. But I also think it's because I had an impressive amount of them. The Guardian sits on a shelf by itself. The Rosie does not. So that's another thing to consider. This is the Ulfa Splash. This is my favorite. That looks good, and then I can make something. I might be able to get a Louis out of that. Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, whew. That's nice. Well, that's real nice. Does anybody else, you forget, right? You're like, what's a new blade feel like? I don't know anymore. And then every time you're surprised. Oh, the handle's gross. I didn't even think about that getting gross. Hi Lauren, which Rosie pattern are you making? Oh, this is the Rosie from Knotted Thread Co. knotted threads, multiple. Sorry. I won't forget that it's threads now. I can remember there's an S because I love Shannon so much. I think I have to cut 2 out of this. Tammy's gonna be like, oh, what the hell, you said 10. But it's so pretty. With like a really nice brown vinyl. Not that one. Like, stop. It's so pretty. Although I do have a blue colorway of this too that I could do. You gotta cut one out. Shannon, maybe we could sew one together live. That'd be so fun. You're like, not for me, thank you. But maybe? Not sew it. I just want to cut it. A sublimated fabric makes a mess. That's pretty. Okay, well this is an excessive amount of rosies. No, I did not forget. I think at this point I'm just cutting one out of every single fabric I have. Dina, I'm cutting for C2E2. I'll see you there. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. I'm fine. No, it really will be fun. We're actually gonna split the booth with notions, half notions, and then half finished products. So just bags, just clothing. And I think it'll be good. We're gonna try to cater the products that we have for like, not necessarily cosplay, but you know, C2E2 is in Chicago. Yeah, less stress for inventory. Lauren, it's fine. Yeah. But I do think I'm excited. There are soup dumplings in the area, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I will go for the soup dumplings. Sewing for soup dumplings. I need to spray this template. Yes, the soup dumplings. And a mochi donut. So good. Boba every night. If anyone's gluten-free. New temporary bundt flavor, nothing bundt cake. Did you get it yet, Kira? Or are you just thinking about it? Okay, how many do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and then I'm gonna call it. Oh, I'm about to be nice. Okay. I've got about 30 more minutes of live, and then I'm gonna go. Like, look how cool that looks. Yeah, you can use your fancy fabric on just the front pocket. Yes, exactly. Yeah. It'll be so fun to see you in Austin again. I had that vacuum, but Dorothy broke it. Some of these pieces are already interfaced and some aren't. So I think that's why there's excessive fuzziness. I don't have a ton of printed vinyl with Fandom prints of my own, so that's why I'm using mostly cotton fabrics. I wonder if I should be making a list. I'm gonna do, I mean, it doesn't matter. The list I make, I'm gonna say, screw your list. Rosie's, Louise, Guardians. What else do we say? Apothecaries, Heckles, we're at 14 Rosies. I think that's plenty. The machine that I bought, I don't know if I said this, I'm gonna bring it and I'm gonna sew while I'm there, but I think I'm gonna sew like Devon pouches while I'm there. Yes, Mr. Heckles is from Sincerely Jen. It's her new one. I think it's releasing February 2nd. Hopefully I'm allowed to say that. Maybe Tracy's. Tracy wristlet. There's also the making backpack or something from Noodlehead that I thought about, because a lot of these prints are duplicate from what they saw last year, but at least there would be different bags. No, I won't make any Tuesday totes. I have a vinyl tote that I make that's bigger, that I've sold for years and years, that's similar enough, so probably no Tuesday totes for me. Mine's like an 18 by 18, just a big old dump tote. Oh. I wonder if that would look stupid at an angle, or if I need to make it straight. I think I'll do it at an angle. I think that'll look cool. No, moon dances I'll write down because they are cool, but I don't have a ton of my own printed vinyls. I know Brittany makes a ton of those and they sell really well for her. Oh, snap. I got Beetlejuice here. We gotta make one. Beetlejuice. right, 15. Make it a nice number. 15 rosies coming up. I have a whole garden full. Watch me get in the middle of making them and be like, I didn't even like this pattern. Kidding. Kidding. We do have the open studio weekend still for sale at Sew Whatever Studio, April 6th and 7th. And I am sitting down to sew, but I'm definitely going to be now because I have all this to prep. Who's Rosie anyway? Ew. How does one choose patterns for a vending event? I'm doing my first one and choosing is hard. So looking around at what people carry is definitely helpful. I think also deciding on your price point is helpful as well. So on average, my bags are going to range from 75 up. And then I have the Devon pouches, which are like 35. And then that's about it. So knowing your price range is helpful so that you can gear it towards your audience. This is a show that I've done for like 5 or 6 years now, so I've also built up my audience. They know what to expect, so I've got that going for me. I think that'll be cute. Ooh, I can use some cork with these too. All right, I have one more to cut out of this. And another thing is it's going to be different for each event and each company. Like what sells for me might not sell for anyone else. It is so hard to know. Okay, this one I'm going to trace and then cut. I don't want those stripes to get messed up. Yeah, this one's going to be really good. Okay, so those are my rosy front pockets. I'm really glad I didn't like plan to teach or anything like that more than I already am, because that would have been really bad. Let's see, I do have the Louis pattern here. I probably won't make any NCWs. I feel like they never sell for me. I don't plan on making the Mav pack. I think it's too small for how long it takes. If I have scraps that fit it perfectly, I think I will. I think I'll make some mini Ericas. And I'm trying to think of what other bags I have that are like easy to make look impressive. Catalina. I've got the Aries. I can make some of those. I have the Valora bag. What are you? That's the Emily tote. I can make some Emily's. this is the small Louis, but I prefer to make, I believe it's the medium size, the large. Well, I don't know. If you make the Louis and you sell it, which size is more popular? I've only made the medium. And I feel like a medium you could sell for $95, but like the small, people would be like, I'm sorry, what? You want how much? Funny. The Winsport Mini Blue Hollow. Edge paint, I don't know that the edge paint would be too time consuming because I could just spend a day doing that. Lola is easy to make and impressive, but you don't like using it. Any clear ones? Oh, true. Mini Erica at 85%. Medium, yeah, okay. Holiday Mitsuri was clear bags. Oh, wow. The medium is the same size, okay. I gotta find those templates then. I know they're here. If Kathy watches this, she'll be like, I gave it back, I promise. I'll be like, I know. I've got them here somewhere. I don't need to find it right now. I'm just like, well, where is it? Clear bags are definitely quick. I just don't have enough of my prints with clear vinyl and like my Fandom prints. And I don't know how well the others would sell, to be completely honest. The only issue with clear bags is they can be really hard to price. Yeah, that's true. People might be like, I'm sorry, what? You want how much? Excuse you? All right. I've got my Guardian. The amount of pieces here is excessive because I'm like, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. Okay, this is my front main panel. That's why I don't use these. Dang it. Stupid. I did think it would be really cute to make like a short Guardian. That'd be adorable. All the set sprites. I don't know if I'll make any Guardians then, because like my fabric panels aren't big enough with what I have on hand, and I don't have time. I don't know about the vinyl accent. Like, it wouldn't be much, but like to make it look cohesive, I don't know. It fits this way, but, well, it's only a little bit off, actually. I guess this is what I did last year. And I just attached it to the foam because it's off by like 1/4 of an inch in the seams here at the bottom. So it's not terrible. Because, yeah, I think the Flirkin would be a good one. And then I'm going to cut the foam anyway. Okay. Thought about using like the Taylor Swift vinyl collection, etc. too. I could do that. Chinese New Year is now, or I could get fabric printed and it might come in time, so I might consider ordering some more fabrics. But other than that, I just don't know. No. These were fold over bags. I don't think I can do anything with that. No. Except. Oh, thanks for hanging, Shannon. I have to leave soon to pick up mine as well. That's so funny. I said maybe I won't make peekaboos, but I have this giant stack of peekaboos, so I guess I may as well do it. So we'll put these in the to-do list. All right, what are you guys? Yeah. I mean, peekaboo is definitely a good one. I'm not doubting it. Oh, Kira, the pop sockets came today. Okay, this would be... That'll be a good guardian. In my head, I'm like, okay, that'll be a Rosie. That'll be a... No. No. Enough. I'll pick out 4 for guardians. Yeah, I don't think the Star Wars Galaxy is printed well enough to work on a guardian. Unless I did like a half and half. But I think there's a pattern out there that'll work better. Like the Apothecary or the Mr. Heckles, maybe. But I think Apothecary is one of my favorite, like, really impressive looking bags. But I think this will be a cute guardian. I could use like a really fun pink fabric and add some bows like I do. Yeah, I just have bins and bins over here of like pre-printed panels for totes or bags or what have you. So that's kind of what I'm going through just to get initial like, yes, love this, or no, not that. Like this X-Files. I think this would just be too big. Oh. Yeah, I think it would just look too strange. You know? The sewing room is definitely a treasure hunt, for sure. Yeah, I just feel like that would look kind of funky. So there's no way to get the whole thing. The Elizabeth bow is definitely cool. And then I'm like, is he popular enough still for people to be like, yes? I want to pay $120 for a backpack. I don't know. But this one could work, so I'm just going to put it in the pile. I don't know about the Office one. I think that one's like too big. That's too big. The Gilmore Girls, I could definitely make that one work. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, Brent, he wears that all the time. It's so fun. Yeah, I think that one will work for Guardian. I think when I've done it in the past, I like used this part and then used this for the pockets on the side. So we'll try that. But I also have all the accessory weight vinyls that I can use for pockets as well. Love having accessory weight stuff. Did I forget these existed? Because there's so many. Like the Louise, I think that one could be really cool. I was wondering if you would enjoy the Gilmore Girls, Kira. It says, Dwight, you ignorant slut. Ron Swanson, Tina Beyonce. I think this would be a good one. Also need to see who guests are. People from The Office are at MegaCon. Yes, that's true. You got to see what the guests are at the event before you can really know what to make. I think this is too big. Yeah. Poison apple. That one is way too big. Like, just barely, but I think that would look really stupid. But I have so many of them. The Tina Beyonce and the Tina Drake one are some of my favorites. Maybe I'll make a Tom Hiddleston. The Chris Evans ones and the Pedro Pascal one, they sold pretty well last year. Yeah, I think this one would be really good. I don't know though. And like the print is supposed to look pixelated and dumb on purpose, but I don't know if people would be like, yeah, I'm gonna spend $120 on that. So we will revisit all of those panels for the next batch. Tom is coming to MegaCon. That's amazing. I love Tom. I have not gotten a picture with him, but I have gotten to wave at him, and that was cool. Okay, this one would be really good. I was thinking about this with this, and I think it's perfect. Yeah, I got to wave at him once. We were packing up at a convention, and he was getting into his limousine, and we were like, "Hi, Tom!" And he waved, and we were like, "Oh, we're best friends now." Kayla, what are you working on? I know you have industrial classes coming up. Is that in May? April? March? March. It's March. I think that'll do. Crocheting Gator Loki. Yes. I saw that one. It's so good. I am getting awfully excited for Sew Expo, and by excited I mean especially anxious. They called me last Thursday actually, and they were like, "Hey, do you want a 5th booth for free?" I was like, "I'm sorry, what? Is this fake? Are you pranking me?" They're like, "No, we've had so many people excited that you're coming." I think they also had a bunch of booth space extra. But they're like, "We'd love to offer you a 5th booth space." And I was like, "Well, I'd love to take it. Thank you." Thank you very much. My hands already hurt. Love this. Okay, so that is all Guardians. Peekaboos. Now, mini Erica's. I think, would somebody buy a Pedro Pascal Erica bag? Probably. Because that fits perfectly. I do love making the Erica too. I say we gotta do it. If it fits, I sew it. Kimberly, I designed the Beetlejuice fabric. It is a print I do not sell. I spent an afternoon watching the movie and coming up with the fabric design. And yeah, I do not sell it. fuzziness. I did not sew my shirt. These are transfers from Jiffy shirts that they print. We have them in the classroom for people to make their own merch. Okay, this is Erica Boulder. Oh no. I had a feeling that would not work out as I'd hoped. I think I'm still gonna do it. Because I can't go back. I could just do one pocket. It sure is upside down because I folded it. It's fine. I can always ask Brittany to sublimate me some more. Like, please. I don't think it's that bad. I think I'd be like, well, now when you look down, you can see him. So that's just for you, you know? When you're looking down, it's right side up. He's looking at you. It will still sell, yeah. It's fine. I think I'm gonna make like 3 Ericas. Definitely want Beetlejuice. Then I think I might do Monster Madness. Or Soot Sprites. We'll do Soot Sprites. Yeah, the lining slip pocket maybe. I don't know. We'll see when I get there. For the Erica, I like to do the exterior front pockets as my main fabric, and then everything else is just going to be solid colors and or vinyl. I do wish this curve was a little more rotary cutter friendly. Soot Sprites are from Spirited Away and Totoro. Yeah. I was like, oh crap, as I'm saying it, I'm not sure anymore. But yes. I think I have 2 blades on this. I'm like, why is it cutting twice? I think I have 2 blades. Oh, I definitely do. Outstanding. Why is she so stupid? Yes. Soot Sprites. Yeah. The Spirited Away is the one with the stars because he feeds them little star candies. Oh my god. Is that the first time in my life I've ever done that? Yeah. It must be. Okay, Like, cutting with 2 blades is not twice as effective. Just throwing that out there. Just gonna put that back in here. Don't worry about it. Never happened. You saw nothing? Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Okay, so I'm gonna cut out the other front panel and then I'm going to head out. Yeah, Kira, that's true. You're right. I do have a bobbin in my machine. I don't know that I'll be making any of the park hopper. I do think it's a cool bag, though. I just don't know that any of my materials lend itself to the best possible outcome. The curve would be easier with a smaller blade, the 28 millimeter. I have one, and like I just can't get it to work right for me. Well, I should say I did have one. I don't know where it is anymore. But even a long time ago, I bought an even smaller one than that. So I think I'm done. I gotta go. I give up. Oh my gosh. Kira's like, yep, she's stupid. Go ahead and lock that in place. Okay, good. Cutting this and then I'm going because I'm done. Wow, so much easier to cut. Maybe while I'm out, I'll buy a smaller blade, but yeah, that's gonna be cute. All right, thanks everybody so much for hanging out for a little bit. I am going to pick up my kid from school. Bye.